Over the past 4 days, senior bishops gathered at the Vatican for a landmark summit on clergy sex abuse convened by Pope Francis. It comes after years of controversy for the Catholic Church. CBS News correspondent Seth Doane is in Rome with what was decided.
Pope Francis spoke of the abuse of power that lies at the center of clerical sex abuse, turning priests into tools of Satan. The brutality of this worldwide phenomenon becomes all the more grave and scandalous in the Church, the pontiff said, for it is utterly incompatible with its moral authority and ethical credibility. Francis widened the scope of the problem past clerical sex abuse to include the many threats to minors, including child pornography and child soldiers, and added no abuse should be covered up, as was often the case in the past. The pontiff presented a list of 8 so-called best practices. Points included sparing no effort in protecting children, purifying the church in part through training in seminaries, strengthening rules, supporting victims, and being aware of threats in the digital world.
The Pope's speech today, can you give it a grade?
Disappointing, incomplete. I was hoping for something more pastoral, something more forceful.
Father Thomas Rees is a senior analyst with Religion News Service.
Did we learn anything new, anything concrete in this?
I don't think that people in America, if they looked at the speech, would find anything new. Remember, this meeting was primarily focused on parts of the world where they don't think they have a crisis.
Rules are already in place for priests, so one of the big questions here was how to close the loopholes in laws for the higher-ranking bishops, accused, among other things, of carrying out or covering up abuse.
How do we hold accountable bishops? That's what American people are. Where's the system? How do we punish bishops that don't do what they're supposed to do?
Do we have any new answers?
Not at this meeting, not yet.
All along, Margaret, the Vatican has stressed that follow-up will be key. And in a press conference this afternoon, they told us to expect some more details in the coming weeks, including a document written by the Pope and a handbook for bishops about how to handle cases of abuse.
Seth Doane in Rome. We'll be right back.